So today we're going to be doing a video of ranking every single movie I saw in 2024. So yeah, I guess let's get started with some honorable mentions. First off, Godzilla Minus One. This probably would have been in the top like 5, but it came out last year, so can't include it on this list. So, The Flash. This easily would have been last place, but it came out last year, so can't include it. And Morbius. I don't even think I need to say anything about this one. Okay, so now for the real last place of this year. Dear Santa. This movie just sucked. Jack Black was alright because he was funny, but the rest of it was just horrible. Not a good story. I mean, I guess there was kind of a good message, but otherwise it was just trash. Last place. Moana 2. I also thought that this one maybe would be kind of good, but nope. It was trash. 16th. Alright, so now this one. It was pretty funny. Acting was good, but the story was just kind of meh. But otherwise, yeah. Just kind of a meh movie. 15th. Okay, best Christmas pageant ever. This was pretty good. Acting was good. The moral was pretty good. But compared to the rest of the movies on this list, because this year was actually pretty good with movies. It's just not very high up, but still pretty decent movie. Okay, so now 13th place. This was another pretty good movie. Music was good, CGI was good, everything like that. Just compared to everything else on this list, I just think that everything else was just better. Yeah, pretty good movie. When I first saw this, I thought it was super good, but then I watched it again and then a few more times, and it was not as good as it was the first time. For original, it's better, but still pretty good. 12th place. Okay, so this movie is really mixed between good and bad, but I think it's a good movie. It's also the only reason that my channel exists still, because it blew it up, my channel. But yeah, really good movie. Humor was pretty good. Animation was pretty good. So yeah, 11th place. So I had never seen the original before going to this one, and it turned out actually to be really good. So yeah, 10th place. Okay, so now this movie was also just crazy good. Animation was really good. Story was good. Gets you to tear up a little bit, including me. Yeah, great movie. 9th place. So this is a movie I don't think a lot of people knew came out this year or even saw, but it's pretty good. Animation's good. Story was good. Had some good humor too. Yeah, pretty good movie. So this movie was also really good, but it had to live up to the hype of Afterlife, which I do think it sort of succeeded in that. I do think it could have been better though, but the horror of it was really good. Definitely one of the best in the whole series. Yeah, pretty good. 7th place. So I went into this movie thinking it was just going to be another boring kids movie that was just made for money. But I walked out of it so surprised. It got me to feel things I didn't know I could. Yeah, this was just a really good movie, and Ryan Reynolds did a great job too. So this was such a good movie. It was a great end off to the trilogy. And yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers to any of the next few movies because there are a lot, but this was such a good movie. Great end off. 5th place. This movie was so good. It felt like something you would do with toys or something. I don't know. It was so good. It felt like a toy commercial in a way. Yeah, it was so good. final fight was great. Action was great. Godzilla, Kong, CGI, everything was great about this movie. So now we're on to the 3 movies this year that I gave a 10 out of 10, starting with Sonic 3. The action in this was so good. CGI was good. Music was great. Post-credit scene and mid-credit scene were also amazing. Acting was crazy, especially Jim Carrey doing both roles. Yeah, a 10 out of 10 movie. Perfectly adapted Shadow and SA2 for the big screen. So this movie just means a lot with everything that happened with me this year and some of my friends and stuff too. But yeah, it's such a good movie. Deadpool and Wolverine it's so good. Acting's great, comedy's great, action's great, CGI's great. I think everything in it's been talked about on YouTube a million times, but it's so good. Best Marvel movie of probably the last few years. Really saved Marvel. 10 out of 10 movie. Definitely deserves second place. So, if you've seen my channel at all, this should not be a surprise at all. Transformers 1, easily my favorite movie of the year, and in my personal opinion, the best. I really hope that they make a sequel. Hasbro, do it. And it's such a poor thing that the marketing really screwed it over in terms of the box office. Because it deserves so much more. So good. Perfect story. Acting was really good. I just wish that maybe they didn't do Chris Hemsworth. He could have been better, but Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron, he was so good. Yeah, 10 out of 10 movie. Probably an 11 out of 10, honestly. So good. Everything about it was perfect. Great origin story. Yeah, thanks for watching my ranking video of every movie I saw that came out in 2024. Hopefully everything is good again in 2025. Happy New Year, and I'll probably be back in like a week with some new videos. I have a few good ideas, and then we have the stop motion movie, which will hopefully be out by the end of January. Fingers crossed. Yeah, bye-bye.